Away we go. Let's hope we're in for a cracker. Let's see what surprises are in store for us in this one. Zuli. He's on the rampage. What will he conjure up now? They're just not clicking with each other. Finds him well. Stopped him well there. Beckham.
That was a superb interception.
Late challenge. Poor ball cut out. 15 minutes into the first half. Here's Raul. He's looking for support.
Defence needs a man mark here.
Can he create something? And a punch away by the keeper there sends it behind for a corner kick. Goes short, catches him off guard. And Robinho. They're given another corner. Whip that in towards goal. To the man in space. They have a chance from another corner. Lays it on the ground. A decent ball in could open the score. Roberto Carlos. They're under real pressure now. Goes for the short one. Ronaldo. They're given another corner. Swings it in. The keeper makes the stop. Another corner. Plays it short to a teammate. Raul! The goalkeeper had his eye on that and saw it was wide of the right post.
Good effort on the goal, but not good enough.
Canute. Here's Chivanton. Showed his defensive quality there. Ronaldo. Still on the ball here. Now it's a great chance for a counter-attack. Is there room for a shot? Raul! Safely into the keeper's gloves. And Robinho. Here's Emerson. Chivanton. Snuffed out the danger.
He cut that one out very well.
Dealt with that threat well. The first half has come to a close then here, and the players head off to the dressing rooms. I think both managers will be hoping to spark a number of their players into life during the break. They are managing. We're off. Will the second half provide more excitement for the fans here? They've switched sides for the second half. Can he get a clean strike here? Oh, that chance was just thrown away.
I think if you go it alone like that, you have to finish it off properly. And that's not what's happened.
Ronaldo. And Raul. Into the penalty area. Raul! The keeper's looking nervous. He has his defence to thank for saving him there. Here's Ronaldo.
And the keeper has it.
And Roberto Carlos. Poor pass picked off there. Wilson held on to the ball there. On the ball here. Here's Ronaldo. Pressure on the defence now. He has to score now. Wasted opportunity, not on target there.
The keeper made the right decision, I think. It's never easy in a one-to-one situation.
And Ronaldo. Ball given away. Great chance for the counter. Can he make a chance? Crucial interception in the box. On the attack here.
Well, I thought he was going to catch it, but he's punched it out clear for a corner.
Looks to catch them off guard. Robinho. The fans will be disappointed there.
The shot just wasn't up to the mark there.
We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Brought down on the chest. Here's Raul. Can he put it away? There's no respite for the defence, and they win another corner. Lays it short to a teammate. Raul! Oh, it's in! They opened the scoring with a goal late in the game. That has been coming for a long while now. That's just what the game needed. Now we're in for a great finish.
That just underlined the quality of their attack.
They've taken the lead. How do you see the game developing from here on then, Trevor?
Well, from a fan's point of view, the goal's great news. Their opponents can no longer sit back, content with things as they stand.
Raul. Hezuli. They intercept the pass. Beckham. It's through. Ronaldo. And a punch away by the keeper there sends it behind for a corner kick. It's sailing across the face of goal. No accuracy with the pass. A good cross might give us another goal here. Ronaldo! Couldn't get it on target there. Javi Navarro. Just needs half a yard here. Showed his defensive quality there. There's the whistle. Really put in the effort today to chalk up the win. Their supporters will be absolutely delighted with the way that they played too, and of course the result. It's their fourth consecutive win. So, Trevor, no surprises there, really, were there?
Oh, not at all, Peter. A routine win.
And so we leave tonight's broadcast. Many thanks to Trevor.
You're welcome, Peter. What an evening of football it's been.
And there's just time for me to say goodbye, and we'll see you soon. afternoon and welcome. I'm Peter Brackley. With me today is my colleague Trevor Brooking to give us the match analysis.
Thanks, Peter. Everyone seems ready for kick-off, so let's join the action.
Both sides come into this quarter-final first leg looking to gain the upper hand with a win here. No love lost between them, that's for sure. There will be plenty of flashpoints and hopefully some goals as well. This quarter-final tie gets underway. Both teams will be aiming to keep it tight in the early stages.
The keeper made no mistake there.
Sneaks into the box. Robinho. It's hit the side netting.
It's so important for the marker to snuff out goal attempts like that.
Here's Ronaldo. Raul. Well worked to win the ball. Belletti. We know he can deliver it well.
This has potential.
They're defending well, very well indeed. Well found by his teammate. Beckham! It's over, too high.
The shot just wasn't up to the mark there.
Raul.
Oh, this looks threatening.
Goal inside here. And it's in the net! Goal! That puts them in front. Absolutely magnificent. The stadium has erupted. Such a following this team has here today.
The defenders just couldn't get close enough to him.
1-0, but can they hang on to this lead? Player goes down, but play on is the call. Diego Lopez. Here's Emerson. And Deco. Here's Turan. And Zambrotta. 15 minutes left of the first half. They win possession. Gets it in space. That's an important block, but it might get himself into trouble here. Possession maintained here. Motta. Get the ball back. Diego Lopez. Well found there.
The keeper's under pressure.
And it's there! They're now 2 goals up. That's outrageous. At 1-0 the game was still wide open, but at 2-0 you begin to feel this might be a winning lead. Great goal there, Trevor. A superb run and finish.
He's got all the way through and finished. Brilliant.
Although 2-0 now, they can't get too complacent. 5 minutes left in the first half. Well read. And Zambrotta. And Ronaldo. Beckham! He controlled the shot well, but it was straightforward for the keeper.
It wasn't an easy shot to handle, but the keeper did a fantastic job.
Here's Julie. Looking for support now. Ref says fair tackle, play continues. The referee blows his whistle, it's the end of the first half, and the two managers will have a lot to say to their teams, I would think. So they've ended the half in the lead, Trevor.
The lead is a healthy one, but equally important is the defence keeping a clean sheet.
And as the players return to the dressing rooms, it's 2-0 as we await the second half. We're off. Will the second half provide more excitement for the fans here? Both managers are starting the second half the way they ended the first. Stopped him illegally there. Emerson. And Beckham. A decent delivery here might set up another goal-scoring opportunity. Ronaldo! And that just goes way off to the left of the goal. Johnson. And Sergio Ramos. Roberto Carlos. Deco. Julio. Here's Turan. Zambrotta. And Ronaldinho. Zambrotta. And Sergio Ramos.
Well, he instinctively read the pass.
Down the middle. Well found by his teammate. Into the box. He's been brought down on the edge of the box.
The referee says it's a foul, but that was outside the box.
Another scoring opportunity here.
Another shot blocked by the keeper.
They must be wondering what they have to do to beat this goalkeeper today. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Ball given away there. Julie. Important interception there. Wins possession to stop the attack. Beckham. Ronaldo. It's created a counter raid for them. Can he create something?
The keeper couldn't catch it, but punched it to safety and out for a corner now.
They've played it short. Finds himself in the area. He'll be disappointed there. Not enough accuracy on the shot.
I think perhaps the pressure from the defence affected his shot on that one.
Julie. Timely interception. 3 more minutes is being shown on the board. And Beckham. Here's Johnson. Johnson. They intercept the pass. The referee brings an end to the game. So they've done the job at home and go into the next leg with a victory behind them. Would you say the game went to plan, Trevor?
More or less, yes. They have a couple of things to work on, though.
So that's it for today's game. Thank you, Trevor.
It's been a great afternoon's football, I think, Peter.
And there's just time for me to say goodbye from us both. There's a whistle, and let's hope for one heck of a match. It will be interesting to see how they start the match. Ronaldo! Safely into the keeper's gloves. On the attack here. To the man in space. And that's pushed behind by the keeper. Corner. To the target in the middle. The keeper deals with it. Raul Bravo. No way through. Pachon. Calls for a foul, but no whistle there. And Ronaldo. He punches it clear.
Well, he didn't catch it, but he did make it safe by punching it out of play.
It's into the face of goal. Keeper's ball. Redondo. Had the ball now. And Ronaldo. Robinho. What will he do from here? Denied by the post. This is a dangerous throw-in for the defence to face. A good cross might give the first goal. That's a great goal. It's the first goal of the game. Fabulous strike down the middle. So the goal has pleased a huge number of fans in the stadium. Let's listen to them. Where did he come from to get to that, Trevor?
Well, he got away from his marker before meeting the ball. It was really impressive.
Can they hang on to this lead? Redondo. Casquero. Tena. Great chance for the counter. 15 minutes left of the first half. And he wants it back. Nice work to keep possession too. Paredes. Nicely won there. The attack came to nothing. Michel Salgado. Here's Roberto Carlos. Nicely found. Reyes. Yes! That doubles their advantage. His sharp instincts paid off for that goal. You could just sense the relief from the attacker and his teammates when that went in. A two-goal cushion does take the pressure off the lead. What do you make of that, Trevor? Could the keeper perhaps done better with the initial save?
Well, there's always the risk if you don't hold on to it or tip it behind.
Trevor, what did you make of that goal?
Peter, there's never a bad time to score, and I think they'll be looking for another.
They now have a two-goal cushion at 2-0. Casquero. Paunovic. A poor attempt at a pass. Dealt with that threat well. And Roberto Carlos.
That's well cut out.
Casquero. There's the whistle for the end of the first half. And both managers with plenty to mull over here in preparing their half-time team talks. So they've ended the half in the lead, Trevor.
The lead is a healthy one, but equally important is the defence, keeping a clean sheet.
2-0 it is at the break. Good review. That's the second half underway. I wonder how the next 45 minutes will compare to the first. Both managers are starting the second half the way they ended the first. Bad challenge there, free kick given. Read that well. Here's Ronaldo. Robinho. Here's real danger. Robinho. Oh, it's got him. It's raining goals. The second half has barely kicked off. That's outrageous. (3-0) now, a handsome lead developing. And they still have possession here.
Well, this could be interesting.
The keeper comes forward and the ball ends up in his arms. We're into the last 30 minutes of the game. Beckham. Gets it. Turns defence into attack there. Beckham. Ronaldo. It's gone out, but it came off the defender. Drives it to the middle. The keeper makes the stop. It's another corner. They really need to make use of this. Plays it short to a teammate. To the man in space. Ronaldo. It's in. A great right foot strike. Surely they can't lose this now. 17 minutes of the game played. He tucked it away superbly into the right-hand corner.
That just underlined the quality of their attack.
They've added another. What do you make of that one, Trevor?
Peter, there's never a bad time to score, and I think they'll be looking for another.
It's 4-0. They've been on fire in front of goal today. Nacho. Paunovic. Still in possession here. Wonderful defending there. Here's Sergio Ramos.
That was all set up by the through ball.
Opportunity here. Beckham.
Oh no, that was very, very close. Well, maybe he was unlucky on that one. Did well to find the space for the shot though.
Raul Bravo. And Reyes. Ronaldo. Safely into the keeper's gloves. Paredes. Alberto Aguilar. Paredes. Alberto Aguilar. Willido. Poor ball intercepted. He's overhit that. Possession gained there. And Emerson. Now what can he do? The referee's whistle goes and that's it. They won this very one-sided game comfortably. It's their 5th consecutive win. So, Trevor, your thoughts?
It was an entertaining game, full of attacking football. Let's hope we see more of the same from both sides in the future.
That's all we have time for this evening, so thanks to Trevor Brooking.
Oh, it's been a good evening's football.
And we hope to see you for the next broadcast. Goodbye. Long-awaited afternoon's football, and I'm very much looking forward to it. The players are on their way out, so before we start, a few words from Trevor.
Good afternoon, Peter. The atmosphere outside the stadium when I arrived was absolutely electric, so let's get on with it.
Despite their win in the first leg, their manager may be looking to adopt a positive role here in order to keep the pressure on the opposition defenders. up as we kick off. A great game expected here, and plenty of goals, we hope.
It will be interesting to see how they start the match.
Keeps the ball in a very promising position. Won the ball well. Here's Deco.
Slices open the defence.
Hung onto the ball in a good position. Gets it. Still in possession, in a good position here. Really stopped in his tracks there. Great chance for the counter. Can he test the keeper?
The keeper made no mistake there.
15 minutes gone.
Raul. We're waiting for the first goal, and a good cross here could set one up.
Oh, maybe the pressure's got to him. It's well over the bar.
Here's Emerson. Sergio Ramos. And Beckham. Sergio Ramos. Here's Roberto Carlos.
It's easily picked up.
And Beckham. Cut out there, and the attack is thwarted.
Almost 30 minutes gone.
Beckham. And Ronaldinho. Keep possession. Went in and won the ball too. Here's Beckham. Magnificently executed through ball. Ronaldo.
Yes, it's off the keeper and out for a corner. At least he punched it out of danger.
Looks to catch them off guard. Ronaldo! Stay on the ball there. Nice work to keep possession too. And Sergio Ramos. Dealt with the threat expertly. Ronaldo. And Raul. Now what can he do? The attack breaks down as it's put out for a corner. Good defending.
Sailing across the face of goal.
It's the end of the first half, and the players head off to the dressing rooms here. The managers with plenty to say, I would think. So give us your thoughts on the second leg so far.
Well, the beauty of football is you never know what's going to happen. And I think the second half of this match could prove that point.
So neither team making the break, it's 0-0. The second half kicks off, everyone hoping here for an enjoyable 45 minutes.
No substitutions yet as we go into the second half.
And a wasted opportunity there, poor effort.
We'd love to have seen a goal, but that wasn't quite up to it.
Showed his defensive quality there.
Can he hold his nerve?
And the goalkeeper puts it out for a corner. Goes for the short one. Held by the keeper. Saviola.
It was a clever move to intercept the pass.
Possession maintained here. Here's Gudjonsson. Ball won here. Ronaldo. Inside the box now. Punched away and out for a corner. whipped that in towards goal. Deflected by the defender. Good pass. Crucial interception in the box. They're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Here's Raul. Threads a through ball down the middle. What a save!
Well, he didn't catch it, but he did make it safe by punching it out of play.
Lays it on the ground. Raul! It's in! Brilliant! They opened the scoring with a goal late in the game. Finally, they have hit the opener. Well, it took a while, but eventually it came. Will we get any more? I hope so.
When they're in this kind of form, they really are irresistible. Well, so far in this game, it's the only goal we can look at the game.
They haven't looked in much trouble, have they really, Trevor? But now they've gone behind. They'll be so disappointed with the goal, won't they?
Yes, they will. So now they need to focus all their energy on grabbing the equaliser.
Ball one, good defending there. Only one goal separating the two teams with just 5 minutes to go on the clock. Winning this game will secure them a path to the semi-final.
A great skill.
Raul! Gloriously done. Surely they can't lose this now. In the final few minutes. And he's got another one! Well, the fans will be glad they've turned out in numbers for this one. Although 2-0 now, they can't get too complacent. A minimum of 3 extra minutes to be played. Holds on to the ball. Julie. And he lays it back. The ref ends the game, and a huge roar from the crowd. They're into the semi-final. Would you say the game went to plan, Trevor?
More or less, yes. They have a couple of things to work on, though.
So that all remains for me to do is to say that we've reached the end of our coverage this afternoon. Many thanks to Trevor beside me.
Anytime, Peter.
And we hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hold on to your seats. This could be one heck of a ride. They see no reason to change their formation. Went in and won the ball too. Roberto Carlos. And Emerson.
The right back's got to stay alert.
The assistant referee had his flag up, not too happy there about the decision, but it is a free kick. Robinho. Cut out well. Great work to win the ball. Sergio Ramos. Raul. It went over the line for a goal kick. And Roberto Carlos has sight of goal here. Well, I think the keeper was aware it was going over.
I think he made the right decision to have a go. Perhaps he was unlucky on the strike.
Here's Michel Salgado. Raul Bravo. Here's Emerson. What will he do from here? It's over. Too high.
Well, it wasn't a bad solo effort. He just needs to be a yard or two sharper.
Emerson. Ball one here. Needs to test the keeper here. Another bite of the cherry. Narrowly wide and into the side netting.
He knows that you have to keep making chances on goal. Unfortunately, that wasn't accurate enough.
Here's Beckham. Slipped through the gap. Caught him late. Conceded a free kick in a dangerous position. He has 3 targets in the box. It's a good try. Oh, that must have shaved the top of the bar.
Well, he hasn't got his lucky boots on today, has he? That's a shame, but not a bad effort.
Pablo Alfaro. Nehru.
Oh, that was good play there. Confident defensive work.
Still stalemate with neither team really looking like scoring before the half-time break. Matabuena. There'll be 4 more minutes.
Both teams still have time to win it.
Ronaldo! Quite remarkable. It's the opening goal. In first half injury time. Great goal from the forward. The lack of support didn't affect their ability to score. Their supporters are loving it.
A great effort. Took a lot of nerve to have a go from there.
They really have deserved this, haven't they, Trevor?
Yes, they have. You could see it coming.
The first half has come to a close then here, and the players head off to the dressing rooms. I would think both managers will be hoping to spark a number of their players into life during the break. Well, they've scored the only goal so far. Any thoughts on how you saw that half, Trevor?
Well, I'm sure the players will go in on a high, having taken the lead into the break.
A single goal divides the two teams at the moment then. As we eagerly await the second half, it's 1-0. Everyone is back in their seats, including the managers, and the second half is underway.
They've switched sides for the second half. In comes the cross. What a save! Roberto Carlos. It's out of play, and that's a goal kick. And Robinho. Ronaldo. Keeper makes it safe, but gives away the corner. Looks to catch them off guard. Raul! He pounces on the rebound. Gloriously done. That doubles their advantage. His sharp instincts paid off for that goal. I think both sets of fans will be shouting louder now for different reasons. What do you make of that, Trevor? Could the keeper have perhaps done better with the initial save?
Well, there's always the risk if you don't hold on to it or tip it behind.
They've wasted no time at all adding to their lead, have they, Trevor?
Yes, they look like they really mean business.
We're into the last 30 minutes of the game.
The ball still with them here. Raul slides a great ball through.
He's punched it away.
The keeper made no mistake there.
Ball held on to there.
Raul. Matabuena. Raul. Nehru.
Sends the ball wide. Dealt with the threat expertly. And Raul. Ronaldo.
Well dealt with by the keeper.
Ronaldo. And Beckham. Sergio Ramos. Went in and won the ball too.
Well read.
Win possession here.
Oscar Serrano. We're into the last 5 minutes.
Here's Ronaldo. Raul. Can he find the target? Clear ball gathered, still a chance here.
Chance for another goal, perhaps. And he sends it in.
That was an obvious foul. The referee's whistle goes, and that's it. They've managed a victory here after having played out of their skins today. An absolutely fantastic performance, which will have done their manager proud and thrilled their supporters.
That takes their total of wins in a row to 5. Would you say the game went to plan, Trevor?
More or less, yes. They have a couple of things to work on, though.
So our live coverage comes to an end this evening, and all that remains is for me to thank my co-commentator. Fans are providing a noisy and colourful backdrop for this great occasion. Who has the most desire to win this one, we shall see. Just millimetres to the right, that shot.
But it begs the question, should he have passed the ball?
Wonderfully won there. Nene.
Here's Placente. Wins possession to stop the attack.
That lacks accuracy.
Gustavo Lopez. Possession lost there. And Robinho. Can he create something? It's in! Brilliant! They've taken the lead.
Great goal from the forward.
So the goal is clean. 1-0. Can they hang on to this lead? Gustavo Lopez.
Down the right flank.
Stop the attack dead there. Slid through the gap.
Chance for another goal, perhaps.
Raul! He pounces on the rebound. No, the finish wasn't there, and it's wide of the right post.
He knows that you have to keep making chances on goal. Unfortunately, that wasn't accurate enough.
And it's given to the keeper.
Diego Lopez.
15 minutes left of the first half.
And Beckham. Win possession here.
Can he keep it going?
Gustavo Lopez. Angel.
Down the right.
Delivery all important here. They're looking for the equaliser. So running off the ball for the cross.
Sturdy defence here. Cut it out nicely.
Dealt with the threat expertly. A difference of 1 goal here with the half-time break coming up.
Plays it back to the keeper.
Angel. Hockey. Turns defence into attack there. The first half is over and the teams head off to the dressing rooms. The managers have had plenty to mull over before giving their half-time team talks. What's your take on the half, Trevor? Will we see the lead widen, do you think?
Very difficult to say, really, Peter. Both sides are really all out for the win today.
So the scoreline reads 1-0 as the teams prepare for the next 45 minutes. Second half underway, but will it be better than the first?
They've switched sides for the second half.
Well won there. Raul. And Ronaldo. What a goal!
Oh no, the flag's up! The referee says he was offside and the goal is chalked off.
It was a late flag. This could be controversial.
They've got a corner there. To the near post. Goes for a header on goal.
Oh, maybe the pressure's got to him. It's well over the bar.
Diego Lopez. Here's Michel Salgado. Wonderfully won there.
Down the left.
Had the ball now. Beckham. There is a threat here. Yep, he was offside there, with a massive relief for the opposition defenders.
The keeper didn't hang back, came forward and made the ball his. We've reached the last 15 minutes. Too obvious.
Get the ball back. Raul. Raul!
The manager will be disappointed with the keeper there, but the defence reacted well. Can he get a decent cross in? Into the gloves of the keeper.
The tension here is pretty unbearable. Only one goal separating them, and only 5 minutes left.
No, not this one.
Traps the ball neatly.
A decent ball in. Now it's a goal kick.
There's the whistle, that's it! They've done it. A wonderful victory here for their fans and the manager, all of them ecstatic with the way that the team have played today.
That takes their total of wins in a row to 6. They've managed to hang on to that 1-goal lead since the first half, Trevor.
Yes, they had to hold off quite a spirited fight back, but in the end, their defence did a superb job.
A match that could shape up to be fast and furious. A great one for the neutrals.
Who has the most desire to win this one? We shall see.
Gets it.
Astonishing goal! What a wonderful start! In the opening...
They're ahead by a goal to nil.
They look as if they're trying to bore the opposition into submission.
Had the ball now. Here's Raul. Here's Ronaldo.
Fisted away! Punched away and out for a corner. It's sailing across the face of goal. It's over. Too high. Well, they've had several attempts already, Trevor.
Yes, this is all the makings of a classic game.
And Robinho.
Romero. Miguel Angel. Raul. Will he shoot? He makes... He took it so well. This is the best start they could have imagined. 15 minutes played. He was on hand for the rebound. And I wonder, is a pattern emerging here? They're looking confident.
Well, they have had a problem in defence from the beginning. They really seem to be struggling.
Trevor, what did you make of that goal?
I think that's boosted their confidence knowing Peter.
Although 2-0 now, they can't get too complacent. Rivera. Poor pass picked off there. Here's Raul. They're breaking out quickly here. Good running on the ball. Ronaldo. And it's there. They now have a comfortable lead. It's 3-0 and they don't look like giving anything away. That pass didn't make it. And Roberto Carlos. Here's Robinho. Ronaldo got the shot in, but it's gone over.
Well, it's back to basics, I think, Peter. The shot just has to be on target, particularly from there.
And Michel Salgado. Sergio Ramos. And Ronaldo.
No way through this time.
Beckham. A decent delivery here might set up another goal-scoring opportunity. The keeper's got it. Roberto Carlos. And Ronaldo. The referee blows his whistle quite late there, and the crowd unhappy with him. Are they ever? Looks like he's in some pain here. He might need some repairs. Just needs half a yard here.
The keeper had his eye on it and saw it go wide of the left post.
I think he may have taken his eye off the ball then. It's better a striker stays focused in those situations.
Roberto Carlos. And Beckham.
This is a low cross.
Does well to maintain possession. Gets the ball, slap defending.
Romero.
It's the end of the first half, and the players head off to the dressing rooms here. The managers with plenty to say, I would think.
So, Trevor, what's your take on the game so far?
Oh, they're dominating the play here, not letting their opponents get any kind of advantage over them.
Well, one team providing us with 3 goals in the first half. It's 3-0.
The second half gets underway. Let's hope for another 45 minutes of great football here.
It's as you were for both teams, with no substitutions. No way through.
Can he make a chance?
He's gone out of play with a punch from the keeper there. In fact, a corner.
Touches it short to a teammate. Raul! Got caught on the ball there. He's punched it away.
Here's another corner.
They've played it short.
They're defending well.
Really careless pass there. And Marcos Assunção. We're into the last 30 minutes of the game. Here's Sergio Ramos. That was careless. They give away possession. Sends the ball wide. It's been hacked away. Well won there. Beckham. Dealt with the threat well. Here's Raul. The ball's gone out again, and that's another throw. Rivera. Nanu. Marcos Assunção. And Marcos Assunção. Shoots! And the opportunity comes to nothing. Beckham. Here's Raul. Ronaldo. Oh, it's in! And puts him in a commanding position. Just 5 minutes from the end. A hat-trick.
Just unbelievable. A goal like that will always give your team a huge boost.
It's 4-0. They've been on fire in front of goal today. Nanu. Odencourt. Nanu. Lembo. Wonderfully won there. Here's Beckham. Excellent defending there. Rivera. Won the ball well. Reads it well. The ref ends the game, and a huge roar from the crowd. They never looked in trouble, and the win was never in doubt. That takes their total of wins in a row to 7. So, Trevor, your thoughts?
It was an entertaining game, full of attacking football. Let's hope we see more of the same from both sides in the future.
And with that, it's time for me to thank my co-commentator, Trevor Brooking.
Well, it's been great being here, Peter.
And there's just time for me to say goodbye, and we'll see you at the next game. Really lively atmosphere as we get underway. You can just feel the tension mounting. Both teams will be hoping for a bright start to the match. Possession maintained, chance here. Moretti. He's carried the ball forward. Stop the attack dead then. He's looking for support. Keep possession. Here's Albelda. And the ball's out of play. Played into the middle. Ronaldo.
And the ball ends up in the keeper's gloves.
Jorge Lopez.
He's off on the long run. Is there space for a shot? Attack came to nothing. Here's Raul. Ronaldo. Well found by his teammate. The keeper deals with it. And Machena. Moretti. Reguero. They could open the score with a good cross here.
Plenty of options for a cross.
They're defending well, very well indeed. There is a threat here. And a punch away by the keeper there sends it behind for a corner kick. Looks to catch them off guard. And Robinho. Incredible block. That'll be another corner. Goes short, catches him off guard. Roberto Carlos. Stopped him illegally, free kick. No goals here, and in truth, it's looking set to stay that way with half-time fast approaching. Will he find the target?
That's picked up by the keeper.
Here's Ronaldo. Raul. Beckham. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. It's the end of the first half, and the players head off to the dressing rooms here. The managers with plenty to say, I would think.
They are managing to contain their opponents so far.
Yes, they've done well. They just need to keep it up for another 45 minutes.
Well, we hope it's not going to be the final score, but at the break, it's 0-0. They start the second half. Will the manager's half-time talk have the desired effect? Let's see which team can take control in the second half. Robinho. Here's Ronaldo. Read that well. Reguero. Morientes. And Baraka. Ayala. And Albelda. Keeps the ball in a very promising position. Wins the ball, great defending. Down the left-hand channel. They're in possession, down the left wing. They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. Baraka. Stop the attack well. Here's Raul. Albelda. No, it doesn't pick out his man. He's carried the ball forward. Robinho. Keeper couldn't take it cleanly. It's gone behind though for a corner. Swinging it in. They look unbeatable. Impressive defending. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Superb interception in the box.
Good running off the ball here. A chance to whip it in.
And Vicente. Morientes. Careless pass picked off. And Raul does well to maintain possession. Still him. Pressure on the defence now. Inside the box now. It's an amazing goal. They finally break the deadlock. That has been coming for a long while now. They've opened the scoring. How do you see the game progressing from here, Trevor?
Well, from the fans' point of view, the goal's great news. Their opponents can no longer sit back content with the 0-0.
Baraka. And Vicente. Baraka. An equaliser could be on the cards here. In the safe hands of the keeper. The whistle has gone and the match is over. They've done it. A wonderful victory here for their fans and the manager, all of them ecstatic with the way that the team have played today. That takes their total of wins in a row to 8. The first half was a bit disappointing, but the game did come to life a bit, didn't it, in the second half?
Oh, definitely, Peter. The goal improved the quality of the game, but that first half did drag on a bit, didn't it?
So our live coverage comes to an end this evening, and all that remains is for me to thank my co-commentator, Trevor Brooking.
You're welcome, Peter.
And we look forward to seeing you at the next game. Good night. Welcome to this evening's game where there's a big sense of anticipation around the stadium. The crowd's ready, the viewers are ready. Are you ready, Trevor?
Evening, Peter. Some great players have come out onto the pitch. Should be quite a classic. Time to get started.
Into the second half of the season now, and they're still in the right half of the table. So some pretty impressive performances. Here, and hopefully we'll see a game full of pace, goals and competitive football. Let's see what surprises are in store for us in this one. Well worked to win possession. And Pereira. That was an obvious foul. Not a good challenge at all. Free kick call. Here's Ronaldo. Turns defence into attack there. And Tasman. Win the ball back. Calls for a foul, but no whistle there. Gabi. Great chance for the counter. Only the keeper to beat. It was a tricky shot, but the keeper handled it well.
The height was right, but there was not enough power in the shot.
Raul. Ronaldo.
He doesn't catch it, but takes no chances by punching it clear. It's a corner.
Goes short, catches him off guard. Will he put it away? Raul. The keeper will be breathing a huge sigh of relief. Lucky there were no strikers around to pick it up. A decent ball in could open the score. Can they keep defending like that? Costinha. Great work to win the ball. Michel Salgado. Roberto Carlos. And this is a great chance. Now it's a goal kick. Costinha. Martin Petrov. Stopped illegally. Looking around for support. Play surges forward. Only the keeper to beat. Ronaldo! Oh, it's got him! They've broken the deadlock. 5 minutes from half-time. We don't
don't see that too often. They're ahead by a goal to nil. We have 5 minutes to go in this half and just a one goal between the two sides. And Roberto Carlos. The throw-in given away in a dangerous position. Pulls it across. Final touch by the keeper.
And that's good defensive play, picking up the loose ball and putting it into touch. The keeper will be relieved as well.
Can he pick out a teammate?
They're defending well. The referee blows his whistle and it's the end of the first half here. Let's see if the manager's advice can affect the players in any way. Hopefully in the right way. What's your take on the half, Trevor? Will we see the lead widen, do you think?
Very difficult to say, really, Peter. Both sides are really all out for the win today.
1-0 the scoreline then. How long will it stay? The second 45 minutes of football kicks off. How will this one pan out? No sign of any substitutions yet. Sergio Ramos. Here's Beckham. And the ball goes out of play again. Gabi. Down the line. Beckham. Here's Roberto Carlos. Finding space down the middle. Goal! They extend their lead. That's a brace. You could just sense the relief in the attack from his teammates when that went in. A 2-goal cushion does take the pressure off the Milan. What did you make of the goal, Trevor?
Full marks for the finish, but for me it was the pass which split the defence and stood out.
They've wasted no time at all adding to their lead, have they, Trevor?
Yes, they look like they really mean business.
Won the ball well. Well read. Cut it out nicely. Hold on to the ball. Good attacking position too here. Ronaldo. That could have been a costly mistake by the keeper, but his defender played it to safety. And Beckham. Here's Raul. Poor challenge. Free kick awarded. And Robinho showed his defensive quality there. Almost 75 minutes have gone. Straight through the defence. It's in, brilliant! They're in such a commanding position. 30 minutes played in the second half. A hat-trick.
No one can stop him today. He's been on fire from the word go.
It's 3-0 and they don't look like giving anything away. Pereira. Saitarides. He's carried the ball forward. And now the counter-attack. Wonderful defending there. Raul Bravo. And Ronaldo.
Keeper made no mistake there.
Defensive lapse there. Ball stolen. And Beckham. In comes the cross. Robinho got the shot in. I think the goalkeeper knew it was off target. Emerson and Raul finds his man. A decent ball in. Danger passes with a timely deflection. It is a corner though. Goes for the short one. Accurate service could give them another goal. Dealt with that threat well. Up goes the roar and the match is over. They won't have many easier games than that. That takes their total of wins in a row to 9. So, Trevor, your thoughts?
It was an entertaining game, full of attacking football. Let's hope we see more of the same from both sides in the future.
Fans are providing a noisy and colourful backdrop for this great occasion. Let's see what surprises are in store for us in this one. And Sergio Ramos. Raul Bravo. Made no attempt to play the ball. Can they keep defending like that? That's a threatening through ball. Will he shoot? He makes sure of it this time. Hits it again. No, that wasn't going in. Not a bad try, though. Here's Ronaldo. The assistant referee's flag was raised. He was just offside. Good call. Raul Bravo. 15 minutes gone in the first half. He goes on himself. Poor pass picked off there. Pearson. Stopped him illegally, says the ref. And the keeper decides to come off his line for the ball. Got his foot in. Pearson. Robert. It's easily picked up. Here's Robinho. Will he hit the target? He shoots again. Keeper makes it safe, but gives away the corner. Plays it short to a teammate. Robinho! Gloriously done! There's the opener. 30 minutes played. Great goal from the forward. So, despite the less than capacity turnout, the fans are really enjoying themselves now.
There really was no stopping that.
They've scored the first goal of the game. How do you think that will affect their approach now, Trevor?
Well, if anything, it might settle them down. I wouldn't be surprised to see a bit more patience in their build-up play.
And Robinho. Just the keeper in his way.
The fans will be disappointed there. Nice work to keep possession too. Emerson. And Beckham.
There's the cross.
And the keeper has it.
Here's Sergio Ramos.
He cut that one out very well.
Capo. Win possession here. And Michel Salgado. Beckham.
Splits the defence beautifully. Punched away.
The manager will be disappointed with the keeper there, but the defence reacted well.
A chance here.
Raul! There's the whistle for the end of the first half. And both managers with plenty to mull over here in preparing their half-time team talks.
Well, they've scored the only goal so far. Any thoughts on how you saw that half, Trevor?
Well, I'm sure the players will go in on a high, having taken the lead into the break.
So as the managers talk to their players in the break, the score stands at 1-0. The second half kicks off. How will it shape up?
No substitutions yet as we go into the second half.
A really careless pass there. On the ball here. Arrives in the box.
What a finish! That doubles their advantage. The second half has barely kicked off. That's outrageous. They've wasted no time at all adding to their lead, have they, Trevor?
Yes, they look like they really mean business.
Hart. Robert. Still going, real chance here. Dealt with the threat well. And Raul. Ronaldo.
He's looking for support.
Ronaldo!
Well, he didn't catch it, but he did make it safe by punching it out of play.
It's into the middle. Poor pass picked off there. Raul! He cleared. Here's Robinho.
Great opportunity there.
The keeper holds it. Raul. They've split the defence wide open.
A terrific goal! And that gave them a comfortable lead. The goal came from the forward.
Well, you can probably hear the disappointment for a lot of the fans.
Well, they're cruising along now.
Right, Trevor, it's 3-0 and they are looking good. So, Trevor, 3 goals between the teams. The game looks like it's over.
Yes, Peter, it's beginning to look like a foregone conclusion.
Some players are warming up on the touchline. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Here's Ronaldo. Stop the attack dead there. Diego Lopez. Here's Beckham. Ronaldo! Safely into the keeper's gloves. Holds onto the ball. We're into the last 5 minutes. He's still on the run. Worked really hard to get the ball back then. Robinho. Here's Beckham. There's the whistle and the flag is up. He was just called offside there. Went in and won the ball too. Michel Salgado. And Roberto Carlos. Up goes the assistant referee's flag. Tried to spring the offside trap, but the run was timed just a little too early. Up goes the roar and the match is over. They steamrolled their opponents and won the game. That takes their total of wins in a row to 10. So, Trevor, your thoughts?
It was an entertaining game, full of attacking football. Let's hope we see more of the same from both sides in the future.
There's a whistle, and let's hope for one heck of a match. Let's see what surprises are in store for us in this one. Challenge was poor, foul call. Here's Emerson. Beckham. Ronaldo.
It's a great chance.
Chance in the box. Here's a throw in a potentially dangerous area too. A good cross might give the first goal. Oh, that must have shaved the top of the bar. Diego Lopez. Raul Bravo. And Raul. Raul. Knocked it through. Ronaldo. Put it in. That's their first of the match. He took. They've got an opener. Do you think they'll put the shutters up now, Trevor?
They might, but becoming too defensive is quite risky when you've only got a one-goal lead.
Gets it. It's knocked back to the keeper. Sturdy defence here. Diego Milito. Everton. They win the throw deep inside the opponent's half. They've done everything possible to keep the ball out of the box. 15 minutes to go until the half-time whistle. Diogo. Monvilla. Free kick given by the referee. Aaron Zabal. Cut it out nicely. Gabriel Milito. Get the ball back. Here's Raul. Raul! Quatero. Doesn't manage to get that one through. Now inside the penalty area. Solid defence in the box. The first half has come to a close then here, and the players head off to the dressing rooms. Well, we think both managers will be hoping to spark a number of their players into life during the break. Trevor, how did you see that half?
I think in many ways the scoreline doesn't reflect the play. They really should be using the pitch much better.
Second half underway, but will it be better than the first? Neither manager has seen fit to make any substitutions. Beckham. Good pass. It's hit the bar. Roberto Carlos. Quite remarkable. They extend their lead. The second half has barely kicked off. A great shot into the left-hand corner. So with the lead extended, let's see if some complacency might just creep into the side.
A great effort. Took a lot of nerve to have a go from there.
They've wasted no time at all adding to their lead, have they, Trevor?
Yes, they look like they really mean business.
Sergio Garcia gets it. The shot into the gloves of the keeper. Michel Salgado. Here's Raul. Wins the ball, great defending. 15 minutes of the second half gone. Well worked to win possession. Robinho. Robinho!
Great save, he did well there.
His right foot shot was well struck, but it wasn't good enough to beat the keeper. Ball not given away here. Gabriel Milito. Quatero. Piqué. A decent delivery here might set up another goal-scoring opportunity. Will he find the target? What a finish! They are in total control. That's outrageous. So, Trevor, 3 goals between the teams. The game looks like it's over.
Yes, it's beginning to look like a foregone conclusion.
Diego Lopez. And Michel Salgado. Roberto Carlos. And Beckham. Beckham! Wasted opportunity, not on target there. Movilla. Stay on the ball there. One front. Aymar. Showed his defensive quality there. Emerson. Here's Beckham. Roberto Carlos. Pass went astray. Good defending. Raul Bravo. Diego Lopez. Up goes the wall and the match is over. The margin between the teams was so great the game was never really much of a contest. That takes their total of wins in a row to 11. Would you say the game went to plan, Trevor?
More or less, yes. They have a couple of things to work on, though.
And with that, it's time for me to thank my co-commentator, Trevor Brooking.
Thanks, Peter. What a game it was.
And from the two of us, good night. A match that could shape up to be fast and furious. A great one for the neutrals. Let's see what surprises are in store for us in this one. Ball given away. And Ronaldo. Keeper's ball. Hector. Jordi. Win the ball back. Here's Ronaldo. Robinho. Beckham. Ronaldo. What's he done? Caught in possession there. Keeper makes it safe, but gives away the corner. Goes short, catches him off guard. Raul! The keeper's looking nervous. He has his defence to thank for saving him there. To the man in space. Roberto Carlos. Only just missed by a lick of paint. And Michel Salgado. Raul Bravo. Goal inside here. What a finish. That's their first of the match. Fabulous strike down the middle. Can they hang on for the win? Jordi. Ronaldo. And Robinho. accurate service could give them another goal. The keeper's got it. Jonas Gutierrez. Arango. Maxime Lopez. Good running on the ball. Remarkable goal. They've given up the equaliser. He's not held back on. They've considered the equaliser, Trevor. Do you think they've still got what it takes to win?
Well, let's hope they haven't lost the momentum. They'll be massively disappointed if they throw this one away.
It's gone for the centre. And Sergio Ramos. He's through on his own.
Yes, it's off the keeper and out for a corner. At least he punched it out of danger.
They've played it short. Ronaldo! Needs to test the keeper here. He shoots again. A reasonable effort. The shot zips off to the right there. Jonas Gutierrez. The ball goes out of play in a good position. They can swing it in from the left wing. There's the whistle for the end of the first half. And both managers with plenty to mull over here in preparing their half-time team talks. So they'll start the second half all square then, Trevor. Can we expect to see... We kick off. Let's just hope the intensity from the first half is carried on into the second. Both managers are starting the second half the way they ended the first. Had the ball now.
Well, he instinctively read the pass.
That was careless. Here's Ronaldo. Slack defending, he gave it away. Good clearance. And Beckham. Yordi. Looking for support now. All free kick awarded in a very promising position here. Tempers are flaring up here and the referee has to step in quickly and restore order. Angled in towards goal. Got the shot in. I think the goalkeeper knew it was off target. Raul Bravo. Here's Beckham. Whoop, flag was up. Just offside then, he'd strayed off the last man. And the referee's assistant was pretty alert then. And Ronaldo. And surely he must score. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Raul. He's cut the pass out beautifully. The keeper has to deal with it. Hector. Fair challenge there, free kick given. Tempers flaring up here, several players coming in and having a right old go at one another. Hold on to possession here. Nowhere near the ball, foul given.
Ronaldo. Here's Robinho.
Surely he can't miss. The keeper made no mistake there.
Raul. Here's Ronaldo. Keeps the ball in a very promising position. Fantastic goal! They're in front again. In injury time. A great effort.
Well, this game has been very exciting, but I can't believe it's going to end like this.
Indeed, Trevor, and they've finally taken the lead in stoppage time for the second half. The slenderest of leads at 2-1 here. Stopped him illegally there. Donny. Nunes. Hector. A huge roar from the crowd as the referee blows the final whistle. An impressive win here after a magnificent performance by all the players involved. Everything went right for them and they were able to get the result that they wanted. That takes their total of wins in a row to 12. It was a tight game, Trevor, but that goal in stoppage time was a bit of a surprise.
Oh yes, indeed, Peter. Both sides did well, and the unexpected goal just goes to show that you don't switch off until the final whistle.
So our live coverage comes to an end this evening, and all that remains is for me to thank my co Hold on to your seats. This could be one heck of a ride. They're in pole position. Scaloni. Looking around for support. And Beckham. Roberto Carlos. And that's pushed behind by the keeper. Corner. Plays it into feet. Roberto Carlos. It's in! Goal! They've broken the deadlock. They're ahead by a goal to nil. Bodipo. Ball held on to there. Roberto Carlos. Here's Emerson. There's not a lot of support. And Emerson. Here's Beckham.
To the man in space. Punched away and out for a corner. To the target in the middle. Couldn't put it away there, but not a bad effort. No, not this one. Sergio Gonzalez. Here's Valeron. That was predictable. Almost 30 minutes gone. Beckham! And only just missed by a lick of paint.
That's well cut out.
Estoyanov. A solid clearance snuffs out the danger. And Ronaldo. He has to do better than that. Valeron. Wins it. Will he have a go? Careless pass picked off. He's looking for a free man. And suddenly the defence is on the back foot. Ronaldo. The first half has come to a close then here, and the players head off to the dressing rooms. I would think both managers will be hoping to spark a number of their players into life during the break. How did you see that half, Trevor?
The better team is winning for sure. They are more positive and are controlling the game.
They start the second half. Will the manager's half-time talk have the desired effect? They've switched sides for the second half. Will he test the keeper?
Well, the keeper was quick to react and punch the ball behind for a corner.
It's sailing across the face of goal. And the keeper has it. Manuel Pablo. Held on to the ball there. Lopo. They're breaking out quickly here. Throw in a good position. Will they employ the long throw here? Sends the cross to the far post. Cross went in, but nobody on the end of it.
They can cross it in yet again.
Poor cross, really. Nobody could get on the end of it. The finishing not good enough there. Opportunity lost. Player goes down, but play on is the call. Raul. A lovely ball down the middle. What will he do from here? Punched away and out for a corner. They play it short. Raul! Just over the bar. Capdevila. We're almost in the final quarter of an hour. Gets it in space. Stopped the attack well. Raul.
He's laid on 1 goal so far.
That was predictable. And Valeron. Estoyanov. Valeron. Estoyanov. How about this? Can they keep defending like that? Great chance for the counter. Up goes the flag. He was just caught on the wrong side there of the opposition back line. Estoyanov.
And the keeper has it.
A good ball in could give them another goal here. Decent cross there. Robinho. The ref ends the game and a huge roar from the crowd. A well-deserved win for them today as they went out fully focused and put everything into this game, and they came away with the win they wanted. That takes their total of wins in a row to 13. What for you was the decisive factor, Trevor?
Well, I think their determination gave them what they wanted.
So our live coverage comes to an end this evening, and all that remains is for me to thank my co kicks off. Let's hope it's a cracker. Well, there is a lot of talent in both teams, and this has the makings of a classic encounter. Well worked to win the ball. No way through. And Ronaldo. Raul. A good delivery, and we may well see the first goal here. Ronaldo. Astonishing goal. They've broken the deadlock. And he put... They're ahead by a goal to nil. Won the ball well. He's off on the long run. Robinho.
Oh, he got under that one. Never threatened the goal.
Minutes gone. Perez. Ronaldo. Here's Michel Salgado. Cut out well. Franco. Here's Riquelme. Now have possession here. Gonzalo Rodriguez. Arubarena. And Sorin. Neatly done. Really dealt with that threat. Here's Ronaldo. And this is a great chance. Safely into the keeper's gloves. Arubarena. 15 minutes to go until the half-time whistle. He's off down the left wing. Free kick conceded in a promising position here.
A chance here.
Here's Raul. He's on the rampage. Robinho. And the keeper will be breathing a huge sigh of relief. Lucky there were no strikers around to pick it up. A decent delivery here might set up another goal-scoring opportunity.
Here's another good opportunity.
It went over the goal line.
Goal kick here.
Ronaldo. Here's Raul. Can he find half a yard here?
Sturdy defence there.
There's the whistle for the end of the first half. And both managers with plenty to mull over here in preparing their half-time team talks. Trevor, how did you see that half?
Well, they had most of the possession. And
into the second half we go, and hopefully another 45 minutes of great football. Clearly a foul. Tempers flaring up here, several players coming in and having a right old go at one another. Neither manager has seen fit to make any substitutions. And Raul. Here's Riquelme. Win possession, the attack came to nothing. There's not a lot of support. Forlan. Well, great defending there. Fine through ball down the middle. And Roberto Carlos. Ronaldo. He took his chances, but that wasn't going in. Here's Ronaldo. Quick thinking to intercept the through pass. Tight play. Kike Alvarez. Riquelme. Here's Nihat. If he can deliver a good ball in, we may see the equaliser. Great interception to break that one up. Kike Alvarez. Gonzalo Rodriguez. Well won there. Here's Ronaldo. They're defending well. Almost 75 minutes have gone. Riquelme. Stopped him illegally. Free kick. Soren. Steals the ball. They're on the attack. Here's Raul. Cami. What's he done? Got in possession there. One goal is all there is in it between these two sides. And the clock shows 5 minutes to go in the match. And Riquelme. They're still on the attack here. Here's Raul. The referee's whistle ends the game. An exhilarating performance by them today. Their manager will be more than happy as they emerge as such worthy winners. They've added another victory to their winning streak. So, Trevor, your thoughts?
it was an entertaining game, full of attacking football. Let's hope we see more of the same from both sides in the future.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me, Peter Brackley, to thank Trevor Brooking beside me.
You're welcome, Peter. What an evening of football it's been.
And from both of us and all the team at Konami, it's a very good night to you.